Hey guys, and welcome back. Here we are, man, Wednesday, and time for another midweek motivation and advice video. I'm sure you've seen the title of this video. This video is going to be a little bit of a departure from the types of videos we've been making most recently, and we're taking a step back from the more mechanical videos to discuss something a little bit more motivational, right? This idea behind potential and the potential within ourselves to achieve the goals that we set forth, right? Now, I've been trying to make this video for the last half an hour, and I can't get the concepts out. So probably going to be a little bit of choppiness in this video, but hopefully you'll continue to watch and stay tuned through the whole thing. So I think there's a lot of really great information here. Anyway, guys, jumping straight into it. For those of you that have had the opportunity to take a physical science class or physics class, you'll understand the concept behind potential energy, right? And when I think of potential energy, it helps me to visualize that as a boulder on the side of a mountain, right? That boulder on that side of that mountain stays there because it's in a resting place, right? It's not been perturbed, nothing is acting upon it, therefore it just sits right there, right? But just the act of it sitting on the edge of that mountain gives it an incredible amount of potential energy, right? Because should something act on it, should something perturb that rock, and it comes barreling down that side of that mountain, man, it is going to work up a mad amount of kinetic energy, right? And with my luck, it'll roll right through my fucking house, man, because that's the way things happen for me, bro. But the amount of energy that that rock has is immense, right? And all of us have that same type of mechanic within ourselves, right? We tend to lose track of this fact because we get lost in our day-to-day, right? All of us have responsibilities calling upon us that make us do things that perhaps we'd rather not do, or are even sometimes counterproductive to our overall goals for our lives, right? But those responsibilities exist nonetheless, so you have to do those things, right? But make no mistake, all of us have an incredible amount of potential inside of us, and we have that potential every day that we open our eyes, right? So every day is a new day. Every day is an opportunity for you to make the decisions necessary to reach the goals you put forth, right? And this is why I'm such a big proponent of believing in something before you pursue it, right? You've got to be able to visualize it. You've got to be able to believe in it before you can wrap your mind around the process of the steps that you need to take in order to realize that goal, right? There's a cliche, right, out there that goes, if you can think it, right, you can make it reality, right? The idea that our thoughts become our reality. Now, that tends to lend itself to mysticism, spiritualism, and things like that. But I tend to believe it a little bit more literally, right? If you can believe in something, if you can wrap your mind around something and you can visualize yourself there, and it doesn't matter what it is. It could be weight loss, it could be professional, it could be relationship wise, it could be literally anything, right? If you can believe that you can get to that point, right, then you will consciously and, more importantly, subconsciously start acting towards your own best interest there, right? In other words, if you can break down the steps that you need to reach a certain goal, right, then you will start to pursue those things subconsciously, right? For instance, let's say that you're going on a job interview for a job you really, really, really want, right? Maybe you don't believe that you're qualified for it. Maybe there's some issues or some doubts in your mind that you might not be good enough for this position. If you carry that kind of energy into that interview, it's going to come across subconsciously, right? You're going to be doing things with your body language and things like that that are going to show the interviewer that you are not confident, that you're not capable of doing that job, right? And it's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? You believe that you're not capable of doing it, and then you don't get the job, right? However, if you can truly believe and see yourself in that position, right, then the actions you're going to take, especially in the interview, the subconscious actions, the things like that, will raise the probability that that reality will come true for you, that you will land that job and you will get what you want, right? And in that respect, I do believe that our thoughts manifest themselves into our reality, right? Only because if you can truly believe in something, then you're more likely to take the steps necessary to achieve it, which will then in turn raise the probability of that reality coming true for you, right? For instance, in my weight loss journey, right? I was 412 pounds. I wanted to lose 200 pounds, right? For a long time, I didn't believe that that was possible. When I started wrapping my mind around the things I needed to do to get to that point, I realized it was possible, right? And then those steps seemed less and less daunting, and I started to do them, right? Which raised the probability that I would reach that 200 goal mark, right? And I did, which was amazing, right? But I had the benefit of having done something like this before when I was younger in my lifting days, right? When I set forth this idea that I wanted to be the strongest kid in school, I was about 4'11" and I weighed less than 100 pounds, right? I was 11 years old. I was in the 6th grade. And I thought to myself, I want to be the strongest kid in the school. That for all intents and purposes, for a kid that's 4'11", under 100 pounds, that might as well be impossible, right? But I started to wrap my mind around that idea, and I started to do the things necessary to achieve that goal. By the time that I was 17, I was indeed the strongest kid in the school at any weight, and I was also the strongest kid in the state in my weight classes 2 times over. So I had the benefit of drawing upon that past life experience, knowing that things that seem impossible are possible if you take advantage of the potential inside of you, the potential you have every single day when you open your eyes to achieve those goals, right? And I'm telling you that you can do this, whether it be weightlifting, whether it be weight loss, whether it be professional goals, anything. One of the most important things to keep in mind is people are going to tell you that it is impossible. People are going to be negative, right? They're not necessarily trying to destroy your hopes and dreams when they do this. They're simply talking from a point of probability, right? For instance, if you wanted to be a famous actor, right? For every Brad Pitt that's out there, right? There's a million that have tried and failed and not achieved, right? With that being said, you cannot allow the negativity to seep into your mind. You have to believe you can get there. Because if you allow that negativity in, you will start to subconsciously do things that will hinder your ability to get to your goals, right? Believe in yourself. Believe in your goals, believe in the steps that you're taking to get there. And I promise you, give it enough time, you will get there, right? Don't rush it. Let it take the time it needs to take. Trust in yourself, believe in your potential. And I promise you, if you take those steps day in and day out, you will eventually achieve your goals, guys. That's it for today, man. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave me some comments, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.